Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 and Bath City Football Club here in the season 2023-2024. So far we have played one of the first training matches or preseason matches, which went alright I guess. But what we're really trying to do is to snap up as many good players as possible to best our chances to stay up here in Skybet League 2 in our first season. And we will continue to do just that in this episode. And we just completed our stadium expansion. So now we have almost 2,000 seats at the stadium, which is good. And I guess that is around where our attendance rating quite possibly could be. Or will be for the season, since we are not having that many attending that will be on standing seats or standing areas, so to say. At least not in my opinion or in my how it looks really and how I think it works. Let's see here. Loan offer for a Baker is unfortunately rejected here, which is a shame since we really would like to loan him. Operating at Skybet League 2, yeah. So can we have end of season? Yeah. Can we offer something more? We can offer 1K, 1.5K maybe per month over his salary. So let's see here. I'll make a new offer there, and let's check our scouting here if we have anything special here in the priorities. So we have actually scouted basically all the players here that were needed. So Jeffries we are trying to loan, and senior here is on full loan I guess, but he's not really better than Merch, so not really important. Jones and Jeffries pretty much on the same level. Jones a little bit worse I guess. Jeffries I think, if I remember correctly from last episode, I don't want to loan him out. And Akun here, I don't remember how it was with him, but I think he will be a good option for us. And striker here, Dune, we will try to loan him. We'll see how that works out. So we have Solomon here to have a look at as well. We had Ashmond here, who we put in a loan offer for him. Let's see here. Let's check the transfers where we are having. Let's see here in loan end of season goalkeepers here. So we have two goalkeepers, Anang and Baptiste. And Baptiste is 0 per month, so that should be good. And he's 3 or 3.5 stars. And should be at least better than our current keeper, so let's hope that we get him in. And we'll have a look at new scouting missions as soon as we have a first report card for the last player that we were scouting there. And I will try to think a little bit of what we are needing properly. We take a 2-0 win here against Pogner Regis. As a away team, we should really maybe do even better than that, but all right, that's all fine, I guess, so to say. But no real test there, really. And 2 more loan offers accepted, so that's good. Let's check the scouting here again. And the priorities. So the last one was Salomon here, I believe. And let's see here. Operating at Skybet League 2 level. Right. Yeah, but we have Pontelli at the same level, or at least in the same number of stars, really. So let's have a look at our squad, our team report and squad adepts. So we are working on a goalkeeper. We are working on defender left and defender right. And here is, really where we need better players. We have signed a midfielder left that is all right, but could do better. Midfielder right could also be helpful. And striker, but midfielder right, except what we are already looking at, is probably what we should have a look at. So let's see here. Midfielder right and defender right and left is really the key here. So yeah, definitely no player here for midfielder right for us to really loan, at least. It doesn't really look like it. Let's see here. McKenna, no, not really going to be the case. And Davis there, the same thing. We could have a look here on Stuart Street here, but I can't think that he will be any good. No, better not wasting our time with him. And let's see here. Defender right, we are scouting the top players here. Senior, not really much of a improvement. And further down, not really the case either. Defender left, defender left we have actually a lot of choices, really. And Akin here, how good are you in right back? Accomplished, so not really the case. So I think we should be looking at defender right, goalkeepers and midfielder right on players that have expired and are interested in a transfer. So let's see here. No, defender right, yeah. Expired. All right, so let's see here. And how many players do we get then? 137. Jesus Christ. Oh well. Better start scouting then, I guess. And we can have the age here as well. Unattached. Oh, I really don't know these things also, so to say. Unattached. What more do we have? Expired, non-contract, design. We have so many options, and I don't know really what many of them means. So we'll go with just expired, which I know what it means, and we'll see here if we can add in a wage condition or age condition as well. And let's see, it's between 17 and 23 is the top age I think we'll go with. So let's take a look here on Hibbs first. All right, and let's scout him, and we'll try to take a look on all players here before we scout them and see if we think that it might be worth our time to scout. And so far every player has been the case that they are worth our time to scout. Same thing here with Hosey. So I don't really know how it's sorted now, but it doesn't really matter too much. Skybet League 2. Alright, you could be good enough for us. You have never played, so you are quite possibly not good enough for us. And here, Woods. So not really played, but you have played, so you could be interesting. It's here. Oh, yeah, you're not really going to be interesting. Slack. National. Could be, but possibly, quite possibly not, but we'll scout you anyway. Now I'm actually looking more on the clubs, which I really shouldn't, I think, but yeah. We really just need to find a good player. More definitely didn't look to do his part, so to say. MK Downs, Concord. So what about you? You have been loan. MK Downs, free, Skybet League 1. So you have been good potential here at least. Marking is super poor and tackling as well, really for being a defender, but sort of interesting anyway. And I think we'll do maybe one more here and then we'll focus on something else for a little while. Or focus on trying to finish the loan deals that we already have in play, so to say. Charles have committed the future to us, which is good. And here, Anang have accepted our loan. We'll delay that since we rather would have Baptiste, since he won't cost us any wage budget, so we'll delay that for a week. Nothing special there, really. Yeah, we got Baptiste, so we'll confirm that and we'll reject the offer for who was it? Anang. Baptiste report, let's see here. Good player for most when on the national side, so at least he's better than Barrett, even though Barrett did certainly do very good performance in the ending of last season. So Baker loan bid rejected here, so let's see here. Transfers defender right. Yeah, we don't really have any other choice for defender right here that we are trying to sign. We have Akun, but he's not really good in defender right, so we'll see if we can up the budget here a little bit so we can go up to 6k, and I think that is the top really for us. Middleton rejects the offer. Yeah, Baker is the player that we are trying to loan here. So we'll acknowledge that. And discard this. And acknowledge this one. Senior. Yeah, not really good. No, same level as merch, then we'll play merch rather. And Jones, what's the case with you? Let's see here. Defender left. So are we actually having a bid here? Let's see here. Yeah, a bid for a loan. Let's see here. Let's continue. So how are you doing this between the seasons? I really think this is the key moment and deciding how the season will be. I know you can sign players for the winter transfer window, of course, as well, but I usually don't really do that. Well, at least not much. If a scout finds something for me, I might, but that's really the exception from the rule, more or less. I don't know about you, but I also, as you have seen, try to scout players that are having expiring contract from the higher leagues, and that could be interested to come here on a transfer. And I think that is a very good way to maybe get in some really good players early on, so to say, for the next season. And I think that's a good way to do it. But I don't know, guys, if you have any tips for me, I would gladly read them and take them into consideration and into my play, so to say, to make everything better. Do leave them in the comments, and also, while you're at it, remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't also already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of the content that we post to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. And the offer for Baker here finally accepted, and that is very good. And yeah, it's just on the verge what we're able to pay for him, though, but it will be all right. And we get another player from West Brom that reject our offer. And Akon agreeing on our loan offer, and that is certainly extremely good. 3.5 stars, maybe 4, and we have no left back that is good at all or useful in any way. So that should hopefully make things a lot better. It's very well suited for national football, so not really, and actually have pretty darn poor stats for marking and passing and tackling, but all right. Yeah, we'll scout the trial day, the new trial day, so to say. We already had one, but I guess that didn't pan out. Well, that was a very strange one, if you remember. It was where all the players were already assigned to clubs or signed to clubs, so it really didn't matter, so to say. So let's actually take a look at the competition here again and see if our odds have been a little bit better after that loan. It should have been, and it is. Now we are only 351 times the money to win the league, and Tranmere have dropped down to 66 times the money, so we have certainly closed the gap, and hopefully we can get in 1 or 2 more good loan players and make a good difference. All right, so June here have accepted the loan offer as well. And he's 3 or 3.5 stars. And should be alright as well. So now the question only is, how many loans can we get in? So we have Baker that we want to get in as well. Anang we want to cancel. And then we have Jones end of season fund left. But we already got in a better player here, so we can reject that one. So we have Dune and Baker that we really want to get in, together with the 2 that we already have. So that's 4 deals. And let's see here. Now we have a midfielder left, so it's 5 loans. So the question is, what loans? How many loans can we have? Let's check that. So competition, escape at League 2, and let's see here, rules. Season preview, there we have it, rules. Loan rules. Maximum of 4 players allowed on long-term loans. From the same club in a season, all right? So we can't have more than 4 players from the same club. I don't really understand that. But I think we should really put this offer down then, because I really want to get in Baker. I think that would be of most use. Baker report. That would improve 1 star, and June here would improve half a star, or 1, then possibly 1.5 star compared to Gosling. Yeah, I think we'll actually reject this one, just because I don't understand the rules. Or actually we can do this as well. We can do just, let's see here. Let's say we want, no, we don't want to do that. Let's see here, player search, loan, expired. Oh, let's see here. We'll just pretend that we want to do offer here for senior rules from a club, currently 0. Alright, so it should be fine really, so we will accept it. We will accept it and hope that it's alright. Yeah, we'll try to approach Öberg to sign, yeah, and he don't want to hear any of it. And yeah, that's fine, I guess. We'll discard this. Forward here, that would add a little bit of quality. We want a lot of quality. A midfielder with a bit of quality. Taking midfielder left, not interesting though. We'll continue here. I'm sorry guys if this is really taking a lot of time this preseason, but as I said, I think this is really the most important part. I know this episode has gone on already for like 20 minutes and we have only moved forward a couple of days, but sure, that this actually is sort of the pace that we are doing it when we are playing in the game or playing the season with 2 matches per episode. It's not really that much more, so to say. Let's see here, same level as Ponzini and 1 star more than Gosling here. So as well, very well suited to Venera national football. So we'll see if we'll really use him as much. We'll see. Baker here though, is I'm very hopeful on Baker, so we'll definitely accept that. I think he will be a very good player. Yeah, and don't really interested in Williams there. But I guess we have scouted him or are about to scout him. Next game coming up here, friendly against Port Vale, and yeah, we're skipping to see the friendlies because we will try to focus throughout the preseason or in between the seasons on the transfers, which really is key. And let's see here, 3.5 stars, very well suited to Skybet League 2 football, very nice, and a 1 star rating better than Merch. And yeah, definitely a good player for us. So we'll continue here and then we'll take a little bit of a look on the odds again, and also the wages. And then after that, I guess we'll try and search for right winger maybe to sign on a transfer. Since that doesn't seem to be able for us to find a player that wants to come and join us on a loan. Let's see here. This player could be better than Baptiste. This goalkeeper. A goalkeeper is definitely something we could use as well, but yeah, we'll not really do that for now. And let's see here, scouting meeting, a lot of things to go through here. Decent Skybet League 2, Defender Center. Yeah, your wage request here though, not really interesting at all. And the same thing here for Clement. You have a ridiculous wage request. Could have you on a short list though. But we'll discard you. Let's see here. Attacking midfielder center, definitely not interesting. Forward, yeah, you're not going to be interesting. And yeah, you're also not really going to be interesting. Fiend here. Yeah, definitely not letting you play or coming to us. Let's see here, midfielder right. So you could be interesting though. You could develop into something good here. Yeah, and you've been with Chelsea, so let's see here, could potential Skybet 2 league player in the future. Yeah, I kind of want to give this lad a chance. We have O'Connor though with pretty good potential actually, and he's still only 21 years old, so he's all right, and he's on a new contract now, I believe. So he has the chance to properly develop here, especially if he gets the chance to play, which we will start him with. And yeah, we'll just acknowledge that. Could be a player to sign, as said, but not really convinced me there. And here we seems to have something very interesting. Attacking midfielder, darn it. Why are you attacking midfielder? Like the green boxes are and the green wage and everything like that. Yeah. Yeah, not really interesting. So let's see here. Training last week, 708. Pretty decent. We'll praise Heath here with his training. 7.12 for the under 23s and the under 18s 7.25. And let's take a look here on the individual level. Shouldn't be really anything special improving or anything like that, since it's just the start of the season or from the holiday. We'll criticize a few players here though. Criticize Merch, Baxter, and Jordan. So let's see here. Criticize Jordan, and let's see here. Gosling, actually, what contract are you on? Expire per month, a youth contract. Yeah, that's fine, actually. We'll add to mentoring group. And let's check our scouting here a little bit. And assignments, priorities. Kane Ramsey, yeah, not really. Someone. Yeah, not really any interesting players there. So let's have a player search here again. And we'll do, again, expired. And we'll do midfielder right this time. And transfer loan, or not loan, only transfer. That are interested in transfer. So let's see here. So let's scout Pavel Suk here. Jacob. How are you? You are not really that likely to be really good. Didn't like your stats. O'Neill, how are you? You've been only with top clubs but haven't gone out on loans. You seem to have sort of interesting stats though. Yeah, and that's pretty much the same thing there. Here we have a player that have played quite a lot actually. But the stats don't look too promising at all. But you have been playing in Skybet League 2. And National, yeah. This is a player we should scout at least. Rancuni, between the right. Colchester and Bury, Skybet League 1. Yeah, you have been played a little bit as well here. Let's see here. Yeah, not really a player coming from very north or south and haven't moved up. That's not really going to be a player of really good caliber, so to say. Yeah, and same thing here with Redoni, Colborn. This looks pretty interesting, I would say, or actually a lot interesting. So let's scout Colborn. Lawrence here. How are you? You're attacking midfielder, so not really interesting. Scout him again in midfielder right, and we'll see if we get as good rating. I highly doubt it, but you never quite know. Let's see here. Let's Mahoney. Let's scout this player. Danske Premier, Bank Premier, Northern Ireland. All right. I think that will be everything for this episode. Us finishing there with our scouting on right winger. But yeah, if you have enjoyed it, remember to smash that like button, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well. And you will see me here next time or tomorrow again in something else here on Rawslowgaming. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.